Hello YouTube, just Little Mr. Hardcore, aka Robert, with a recap of the Indians game we went to. My buddy called me and said he had tickets and he couldn't go. And they were really good tickets, so we had to go. And hoping to get some autographs, so we showed up early, like we always do when we randomly get to go, because we haven't been to very many Indians games. But anyways, so we go, and my wife and daughter goes up and says they were going to look at some stuff. Look around, whatever, and they come back with this helmet. This big old helmet. It's an Indian helmet. Full of, it was nachos full. It was like $20 for this, like, full-size baseball helmet. And then we start to get autographs. Well, we tried to get autographs. Nobody was signing really at all, which really kind of sucked. And, yeah, you did this one and I did this one. But anyways, Carlos Santana was stretching, and then he got up and, like, just stood there like he was talking to somebody. And this little kid was by us and was trying to holler to get him to come over. So I said, Carlos! And he looked right at me, and I waved him over. He came over and started signing. So, here's what we got of him right there. Carlos Santana. Then mine is the one I did. He signed right there. Then, I can't think of his name. Hanley Ramirez signed, but he acted like he went this one way and nowhere near us, and we ran over there to try to get him, and he just did not want to sign for us. It was mostly kids he was signing for, which is fine. But anyway, so there's that, and then we watched the game, which the Indians, what did we lose? 8-3?
Yeah.
8-3 to the Chicago White Sox. If I didn't mention that's who we played. Corey Kluber looked like crap. Hanley Ramirez struck out, what, 2 or 3 times? I think 2 times. And then, out of nowhere, he cracked a home run. Or, 2-man home run. Him and, I can't remember. Carlos Santana, I think, was on base. But anyways, we still lost. And then at the end of the game, I was standing in this one area. And, I said, that's where everybody normally gets autographs. Maybe a player will walk by or something, which I wasn't expecting it, but, oh, hold on. Pump the brakes. Rewind that. Forgot. During the game, after every inning, if you don't know, sometimes they throw baseballs out to the crowd. Like the ball they're using in the game. And, Carlos Santana was walking by, and he threw the ball, and my son ran to where they kept throwing all the balls, and we thought maybe we'd get one. And, Carlos Santana threw one to the guy sitting right in front of us. If my son was sitting there, he probably would have got it. So we went over there, or my son came back, and I said, oh, you moved too early. And, I said, because they threw the ball right in front of us. He's like, really? And the guy turned around and goes, oh, you mean this ball? And handed it to my son. So we got a game-used Chicago White Sox, Cleveland Indians baseball. So there's that. And then as we're, like I said, as we were getting ready to leave and everything, and we were waiting to leave, some guy, I don't know who he was, come up behind me, because none of the players sign after the game. They won't sign for you. It's not going to happen. I said, well, it looks like there's some kids over here that might try to get some signatures, so we'll just stand over here and watch. And my son was seeing if he could try to get some more signatures. And, some little kids, younger kids, saw Tyler Naquin kind of pop his head up, and they hollered and said, can you come over and sign? And he set everything down he was doing, and he came over and signed, and I mean, he was signing everything. So, show you what we got of him, because my son ran over and got him, and then I got him, because there wasn't a lot, but he's right there. So this is what the logo looks like with him and Carlos Santana. And then this is the one I did. He had a Sharpie in his hand and signed it black, which is fine. And then I had some blanks, and my son got one, and I got one. No? You got both, didn't you? But then he wrote to Robert and then signed it. And then this one, he had one of those Sharpie pens. So I'm going to use those later. I'm going to try the printing thing that I was asking about before on that. And, of course, because it was a game-used ball and there was nobody else around, we had him sign this. So there was that, and then of course, this is where my daughter's keeping this, so I had him sign it so she could have a signature. The glare's gonna kill me. The only thing is though, it looked like it's a little bit smeared. Well, it didn't smear; it just like disappeared right there where his like end loop thing goes. So I sprayed it with my clear coat thing, so hopefully it'll stay. But we had a good time. A little chilly, but it's still a fun time, and definitely thanks to my buddy for hooking us up with the tickets, because that's Robert's first time going. My daughter swears she went before with their school, and I've been to a couple games, and me and my wife went to a game before. But good times. Kind of sucked that Lindor's injured. He's out for, what they say, like 9 to 10 weeks with a like high ankle sprain or something. But anyways, that's what we got. Let us know what you think. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching. Bye.